Welcome to this new video, The Truman Show, The Dream Machine. There are many interesting things to decode about The Truman Show, but on this video I will concentrate on this aspect of the Dream Machine. What is the Dream Machine? Why is Truman's wife holding this book? What are they trying to tell us? The Dream Machine is 127 in English ordinal matching element tellurium that represents the Earth. With 127 we also have Deus Ex Machina, which is the God in the machine, or the machine God. I have a video about the machine God that you can check. This is the machine God of the Matrix that you see in the Matrix movie. The Dream Machine is 54 in Chaldean matching element Xenon, that means stranger. With 54 in Chaldean we have the foolscap, dreams transmitter, and hypnotic trance. So here we have the confirmation that this Dream Machine is the one transmitting the dreams and putting us in this state of hypnosis. And the foolscap is a reference to this foolscap map of the Earth. So this is the foolscap map of the Earth. So as you can see, you have the Earth surrounded by this jester's cap. And the map has the shape of a heart. And Earth is an anagram for heart. And it is a heart. It has a heartbeat. And we saw that this beat is 54 BPM, and it is also the Schumann's resonance. In English ordinal for the foolscap we have 120, matching the question, what is 54 BPM? So we can see here that this cap is this rhythm, this tempo, and this cap also represents the magnetic field of the Earth. With 120, we also have planet Earth, the black phone, and Black Mirror. 120 appears at the 243rd digit of pi, matching frequency prison grid. So you can see that the foolscap is the prison grid made of frequencies. This is the movie of the black phone, and as you can see, we can see this character with this mask and the grin, the Joker's grin, the smile of the man who laughs. We saw that the Dream Machine was 54 in Chaldean, matching element Xenon, that means stranger. The stranger is 39 in Chaldean, matching Dr. Beat. My last video was about Dr. Beat, and it's all about this beat of 54 BPM that I speak about in my videos about They Live, and this beat is linked to cable 54. Then we have the Fool, so this is bringing us back again to the foolscap. We also have Evil Clown and the Sound, which is the sound sent by the satellite in cable 54. And evil clowns are always presented with those grins. 39 is element Yttrium, and this element has the symbol of the satellite emitting the orange waves. Those are frequencies that make people loony, and they are the frequencies that control us. On this poster, we can also see this grin. This series is called Black Mirror. This picture of shattered glass is a representation of split personality or paranoia. Black Mirror and the black phone match in 8 different ciphers. In English ordinal we have 120, and this is one of the atomic masses of element antimony that has the symbol of the all-seeing eye. And here we can see the shape of an eye. Here we have Dr. Beat with a stethoscope, and this is to measure the beat of the heart. That means the beat of the earth. The Dream Machine is 127 in English ordinal. 127 is the 31st prime number. With 31, we have the earth, the heart, of course, because it is an anagram, the core, the matrix, the joker, and we've seen that the joker is the earth, the maze, serial killer, and this notion is very important. Every being that incarnates here on earth dies. Then we have dual core, and I think there are two hearts, hence two earths. Light trap, the eagle, and the eagle is the phoenix. And thunder. With 127 we had the cable 54 signal, so this dream machine is what is emitting this signal, the ferrocell, magnetic trap, the resonance. In my video about They Live, I speak about the Earth's resonance, Thunderdome. So we had thunder with 31, Holy Clown, Cosmic Comedy, House of Death, Under a Spell, and DreamWorks. On this picture we have two interesting details. The first one is this Masonic compass that is holding the shelf, and behind we see two rolls of tapestry, I guess, or paper, and they can represent the rollers of a printer. So basically it can be a representation of the dream machine printing reality. And next to the rollers we have a book. So this is the dream machine, the printer of the matrix, printing books and stories. We saw that the dream machine matched the foolscap, dreams transmitter, and hypnotic trance. But it also matches the television. And in the Truman Show, Truman is on television. And in They Live, the signal sent is sent by cable 54, that is a television. Then we have the 7.83 resonance, that is the Schumann resonance. We also have Trapped in Hell, Tricked by the Light, Living on Video, and Inverted World. 54 matches element xenon, and the atomic mass of xenon is 131. With 131 we have the Iron Lady, Mother Earth, and a tempo of 54 BPM. So you see, it's always about this tempo. We saw that the dream machine was 54 in Chaldean, and 54 appears at the 57th digit of the golden ratio. And with 57 we have the planet Earth, the green screen, and the Truman Show. So it is not a surprise that the dream machine appears in this movie. The dream machine and the Truman Show have the same vibration. So we can see here that it is not a coincidence that they are showing Truman sleeping and the color of the screen is green. So here we can see that the Earth acts like a green screen. And we can see that the dream machine is the Earth. And this is what is causing Truman to sleep. This green is the matrix color. Truman represents us, sleeping in the matrix, and not being aware that we are on television, and that we are actors in a movie. We just saw that the Truman Show matches planet Earth in Chaldean, and here we can see the Earth as a dome, and the Truman Show takes place inside a dome. Truman is held prisoner under a dome, and he has no idea about it until he finds out in the end, when he suddenly sets off. He lives in an artificial world created by Christoph. On top of the dome, we can see this garden dwarf. This dwarf represents the Green Goblin from the Spider-Man movie. It represents the green screen that I just talked about. And it is the magnetic field of the Earth, the magnetic trap. It is the same symbol as the fool's cap. Another interesting detail is the position of Truman showing his bottom, and in American English he is showing his ass. And ass is the same word as donkey. The donkey is a reference to the fool's cap with ass ears, donkey ears. Apart from matching the green screen and the planet Earth, the Truman Show also matches the prison Earth. Apparently, Earth is a prison planet, and everybody is sleeping in the Matrix, unaware that they are prisoners because of the hypnosis. We also have the first fool. As you might know now, this is another name of the laughing god. And the first fool, of course, is linked to this fool's cap map of the Earth. Then we have the death machine, and everything here comes to die. Reincarnation trap, blinded by the light, the great architect, magnets and miracles. And the word magnet here is interesting because it is a magnetic trap. Acoustic illusion. The illusion is caused by a sound, hypnagogic trance. Jack to the sound, so Jack is the hijacker, and to the sound is the same thing that I just said. Prince of the air, because it uses airwaves and frequencies. The Earth light grid, it's just an illusion. The pot of ash, this is an urn. The metronome, I decoded the metronome in my video about They Live number 2. The metronome is the Earth pendulum. It is what is causing this rhythm of 54 BPM. And containment wall. We can see here that containment wall match in 4 different ciphers with the prison Earth. Green screen is 43 in Chaldean, matching the spider medicine card. On this card you can see the spider web and also a dream catcher. So this is interesting as we are speaking about the dream machine. Green screen and fake reality match in 12 different ciphers. So this is a confirmation that the fake reality is projected on the green screen. That is, on Earth. Here you can see the spider, and it is the magnetic field of the Earth. With 43 matching the spider card, we had green screen, and we have planet Earth and magnetic Earth. 43 is linked to number 179 in the golden ratio. And with 179 we have Earth's magnetic field. So you see here that once again everything is pointing out the Earth's magnetic field. And in alchemy, 43 matches element technetium. That means artificial. And in technetium we have the word tech, referring to technology, which means that this is not a natural phenomenon. It seems to be technologically induced. It appears to be an artificial construct. Here you can see how they use green screens on television. On this picture, we can see that what is in the background is an illusion. It's not there. It is just a computer-generated image projected on the green screen. A green screen is a large green backdrop placed in the background of a shot to allow for digital effects later. In post-production, the special effects department will edit the background from green to anything they want with CGI, computer-generated imagery, or background footage called plates. In this scene, Truman drew this on the mirror, and we could think it is an astronaut, but I think it is the foolscap map of the world, especially because he's making a silly face. And here is something undeniable. They put this donkey in a box in the basement where Truman keeps his stuff. Not only do we have the symbol of a donkey on this picture, but there is also an anchor and a rudder. We can also see a painting of a sailing boat. Those three items all have to do with the sea. It indicates that we are under the maritime law. Because of these frequencies emitted by the foolscap, we are anchored to this matrix. Those frequencies is what is anchoring us to this matrix. And the rudder, because with the rudder the captain can control the direction of a boat or a ship. So this symbolism here is anchoring and controlling us. These two images here shows the same thing. The painting on the left represents a court jester, and the one on the right is the foolscap map of the world. As you can see, they both have the same colors, and they both have a scepter. Both the painting of the court jester and the foolscap map of the world were created at the same period, in the 16th century. The people who made this movie paid very close attention to every detail. On the stairs we can see those spikes, here and here, and we can see this pattern here on the jester's cap and here on the fool's map. On this part of the fool's cap, we can read the inscription Auriculus Asini. That means donkey's ears. It is very interesting to see that Auriculus Asini matches the maritime law in 6 different ciphers. Because on this picture, as you can see, we have the symbol of the donkey with very long ears, as well as 3 symbols linked to the sea. As a conclusion, we can say that this is a representation of the dream machine. Earth surrounded by this foolscap. And Earth is a heart with a beat. So Earth is surrounded by this foolscap. In the movies, the fool is often embodied by psychotic characters such as the Joker, the Green Goblin, the Grinch, evil clowns, the Man Who Laughs, and many different monsters with this typical smile like grins with big teeth. And they refer to this containment field around the Earth. It's a low-frequency magnetic field, and it operates using a rhythm and a frequency that I speak about in my videos about They Live. This frequency puts people in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. Hence, I've always spoken about the god of sleep running this place and people being in a state of hypnosis. On the scepter there is something that resembles a device emitting frequencies. Hence the bells at the end of the ears in order to create resonance. It is very important to understand this mechanism because this is how we are trapped inside the matrix.